Ah, the Argos catalogue. Like most boys of my age in 1984, I would have spent the run-up to Christmas leafing through this beauty, wishing and dreaming that Santa might bring me something from the laminated Book of Dreams. Now that year, my friend and neighbour Justin got something that made me really quite jealous and hadn't even really caught my eye. But once I held it in my hands, I knew that I had to have one. With its 3D graphics and electronic sounds and flashing lights, the Tomytronic 3D game really did epitomise what it was like to play games in the early 1980s. And while 1984 was not my year, I recently managed to pick one up from eBay, Unworking, to try and make this a reality. So, as usual, let's see if we can't get this thing up to scratch. Now, I'm not sure what's wrong with this, it was just sold as not working, so let's take it apart and see if we can't see what's going on. And immediately, yes, you can see what the problem is most likely to be here: corrosion and some kind of replacement spring. So let's put some batteries in and try and power it on. Nope, doesn't appear to be working. Nothing happening. Let's take it apart and see if we can't see what we can do. Now, unfortunately, the plastic is quite brittle, so this screw post has snapped off. We'll have to address that. And yeah, you can see here that the negative wire isn't even attached anymore, so no wonder it's not powering on. We'll have to strip this back, see if it's still okay, and try and work out some kind of replacement for this spring here. Now, first things first, let's give it the classic scrub with IPA and see if we can get rid of all the sort of loose immediate debris, and then Dremel to the rescue once again to remove as much of the corrosion as we possibly can. Now, the originals were riveted in, but I have this replacement here, so what I'm going to try and do is cut it down to size and put that in its place. But as you can see, I'm making a bit of a pig's ear of that. But luckily, it seems to have come out actually exactly the right size. So a bit of a win there, and just test fitting, yep, that's going to be good. Now, there's a chance the corrosion has carried up through this wire here, but stripping it back, it actually looks just fine. So we can get on with tinning this up and trying to reconnect. By heating the contact up, it can melt its way into a firm position. I think I heard a sign of life. Yes, something's happening. Well, now that we got it working, let's see if we can't strip it back and give it a good clean. Quick super glue repair. And back together we go. done. And I think you'll agree it looks rather good. Although it wasn't too bad when I got it in the first place, this was quite a quick fix. But just before we have a quick test play, I wanted to take time to just show you how cool and simple the design of this actually is. You see, the opticals here are basically two lenses separated out by a barrier, you can see there, and they are viewing inside this mirror. So you get two different views, and the mirror is reflecting this screen, which of course is reversed. So if I flip it round, you can see that the left and the right eye are actually two slightly different images that move in sequence, giving you that 3D effect. And it's really quite cool. Well, Merry Christmas to me, 1984 that is, and Merry Christmas to you, 2022. That's it for this year, and I'll look forward to seeing you next year in 2023. But until then, take care of yourself and have a very happy Christmas.